Jedi Joey. We got an exciting new video for you guys today that we're going to talk about. So apparently, today, as of January 10th, this article is going up. So technically, it is literally a couple more hours until we head over to Friday. But right before Friday, we have a new article about some very exciting Star Wars news. Now, Jeff Snyder reported this, and Beston Bulletin also reported this. Now, as you guys know, they have been casting for Baylen skoll for Ahsoka Season 2 for a long time. Been trying to decide what they want to do for the recast, whether it be in animation form, comic form, write him, put him in a book, and continue his story. But unfortunately, Baylen skoll is an amazing character in Ahsoka Season 1 the actor had passed away tragically during the filming of Season 1, so they have to kind of take this bad hand they were dealt, similar to Chadwick Boseman, and basically go and decide, unlike Marvel, they opted to actually recast. Well, now it looks like they've found their man, guys. I've suggested many other great actors get this role, but it looks like they've gone to a big Game of Thrones star known as Roy McCann. Now, Roy McCann is an English actor who was most known for playing the Hound in Game of Thrones. If you have not seen Game of Thrones, he's a big dude that was a massive threat for some of our main characters on the show. And he will be portraying Baylen skoll. So let's go through this article and see what it says. Alright, so the second season of Ahsoka is gearing up to start shooting this April in the United Kingdom. And as we inch ever closer to filming, starting up casting for roles in the series is taking place. One role that needed to be filled was that of Baylen skoll, a character that was of great importance to the first season and left Season 1 with hints at an exciting Season 2 for the character. Unfortunately, the actor had portrayed Skoll in Season 1, Ray Stevenson, unexpectedly passed away, and last year before the first season even aired. According to an exclusive report from Jeff Snyder of the Snyder Inside, Roy McCann, the actor best known for playing the Hound on HBO's Game of Thrones, has been cast as Baylen skoll in the second season of Ahsoka, picking up the baton left by late Ray Stevenson. I can confirm what Snyder has heard, as I recently heard the casting myself from two separate sources. I was first told the casting by a single source on December 30th by a source that told me that previously that Mary Elizabeth Winstead has been cast as Hera Syndulla in the first season of Ahsoka, and Lizzo in the third season of The Mandalorian. So those were all scoops that they had gotten correct, and now this is the next one that they're confirming. So various plot tidbits over the years. As my readers know, I don't report anything without a second source. And on January 1st, a second source reached out with corroborating information with two sources on board. I was planning to share the information as an exclusive once the sources gave me the go-ahead for it. But if you snooze, you lose in this game. Though I did give my followers a hint what was to become by sharing a GIF of McCann. With context across X, Blue, Sky, and Threads, 6 days, 6 days before Snyder's newsletter dropped, which broke the casting by Beston Bulletin. What's funny is I previously heard McCann's name attached to Star Wars a few years ago. I had heard when Andor Season 1 was shooting that he was to play Bessro, the actor which was ultimately went to a different actor. McCann's name has been floating around Lucasfilm for a good few years. McCann isn't who I pictured taking over the role of Baylen skoll character. Even now I struggle to see the fit, but I sincerely hope that McCann crushes the role and that Star Wars fans accept a new actor in the role of Baylen skoll, a character that quickly became a fan favorite. In addition to McCann's casting, I've heard Ahsoka Season 2 will be filming at Longcross Studios in the United Kingdom. I've heard Two names in relation to the series: Firebird and Slow Horses. Star Wars producers usually use code names for the series. For example, Andor's code name was Pigeon and the Company. So that's pretty. I've heard Firebird, and so I think Dancing Stun Productions is the company behind Ahsoka Season 2, just like E&E Productions was completely behind Andor, as I mentioned. I've heard various little nuggets around two of these three Star Wars projects that are slated for release. The Mandalorian and Grogu, the second season of Ahsoka. Maybe we'll get the chance to share some of what I heard with readers on a later date. Alright, so this is what we learned from Best in Bulletin. So, basically, Lucasfilm has not made an official announcement. Roy McCann, who is known for playing the Hound on Game of Thrones, is our guy. This is Baylen Skoll for Ahsoka Season 2. Baylen Skoll was my most favorite character in Ahsoka Season 2 and is one of my favorite Disney Plus Star Wars icons right now. It was sad what happened to Ray Stevenson, but what I can confirm, guys, is this is absolutely amazing because you're getting to see this character. Unlike the Chadwick Boseman situation, they care about recasting this character. They want this story to be told in a good and effective way, and honestly, people can debate whether Roy McCann is up to the task, but after nailing it in Game of Thrones, wielding a sword already, with swordsman experience, at least Disney is learning that you need a true swordsman to deliver a true epic and terrifying character. And I hope that Season 2 is not the end for Baylen, and we get other shows now that we have him recast. So I think there's a lot of potential for the future. What do you guys think about this casting? Are you guys excited about Baylen Skoll officially being recast? Let me know your thoughts. I love this. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to do more videos. So let me know your thoughts, guys. And like I said, this is still, does come from good sources. It's not from Lucasfilm, so it's as official as it can get, but nothing 100% concrete yet. So remember, if what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust.
If what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust.
And may the Force be with you. Have a great day.